You ever notice that as we watch these games, be it the Packers, be it the Vikings, be it the Eagles, we're always rooting for the same ratty-ass teams every single week. Like with the Vikings. Look, I'll go backwards in order because you keep an eye on it. Backwards in order. Atlanta, Arizona, Chicago, Tennessee, Jacksonville, Indianapolis. That's their run. That's their run. And I'm tired of it, Sean. But you know what? At the same time, I don't give a shit. And I'm less and less worried every single week because here's the bottom line. When you're a bum-ass team that gets a bum-ass schedule, this is how it works. And it's fine by me. It's fine by me, Sean. They can play the Colts and the Jaguars every single weekend, which they do. I don't care. I don't care. And the Sam Darnold thing, as I got a couple of tweets. Well, Sam Darnold's looking really good. Fuck Sam Darnold. All right?
Okay.
It's on brand.
Okay? Yeah. No, but Sean,
right, it's on brand, Neal.
These bum-ass teams, have you noticed? I don't think anybody's noticed this. I went and looked because I kept thinking, I'm like, man, they're always playing the Jets or the Giants or the Jaguars or the Colts
like a Thursday
or the
night
Titans.
Game.
Yeah, like every week it's the same. So I don't care. I don't fear them. I don't give a shit about them. I don't care. And guess who they get next week? Oh, the Bears again. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, we're new money. We are. Lion fans, we're new money. Whether we want to admit it or not, we're new money. And you know what we're seeing? One of the realities that I think so many other teams in the National Football League has seen, we keep waiting for help every week. But at this point in time in the schedule, there's no help coming, okay? Because the cream has already risen to the top in the National Football League, okay? Don't expect those types of losses at this juncture of the season. You might mix in one or two. And number two, Neal, you hit it. Don't need it. Help yourself. And that's what this team does. And it was funny because watching the Thursday night game and then watching last night's game, all right, I love hearing people say the same things about us that people are saying about Kansas City. The Lions are lucky. You guys see it. You see the slander. There are people all over the place that talk about how lucky.
We'll get to their fans later, by the way.
How lucky the Lions are, okay? No. It's part of their DNA now, man. Just like it's part of Kansas City's DNA. Hate Kansas City all you want. That's what they do seemingly every week. And this just in, that's what good teams do. And that's been going on forever. So in that regard, Neal, we're new money, okay? Relatively new money because we've kind of been on a roll since the midway point of the 2022 season. But I think we're starting to see some of those first world problems in the National Football League. We really are. And part of that is go down the checklist. Every game that you mentioned that we were hoping going, oh, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if Carolina could pop this upset. I was dialed into that one. I'm going to be honest with you. And I even told the guys, I caught myself in the fourth quarter. Man, Carolina's messing around. Maybe Bryce Young kind of figured something out, right? Right. You knew.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing wasting our time? Same thing, you were watching the Falcons game. Hey, this is 21-21. And then in the blink of an eye, they're up by 3 touchdowns going, what the just happened, right? So this is where we're at. And as long as you can control what you're controlling, and that's what the Lions are doing, I feel pretty damn good about everything, Neal.
No, and I'm fine with it, too. It's just I'm fatigued with rooting for these bum-ass teams every week. I'm fatigued. And I'm tired of it, and it doesn't matter, I guess, in the end. Burn, I'm glad the Vikings are keeping this close. I want them to keep it close. Every great Detroit team needed a wall to run through. I see 2 walls that we can run through them. FJ1967, good morning, Neal, Sean, Big D Energy, and chat. Good morning. Good to have you all. Sir. Good to have you all in here as we are locked and loaded. But no, that's a great point you bring up because we are going to discuss. I have had enough of the Packer fan whining and crying, and the Vikings fans, and then the Bears just with the disillusion. Hey, Bears fan, tell me more about Caleb Williams. Tell me more about when they're down 24-0 and he starts slinging it around the yard. Tell me more about the 12 feet of offense they had in the first half of the game. 12 feet. 12 feet. Oh, but you don't understand, Neal. No, I understand plenty. Every time I look up, they're down 24-0 and Caleb Williams has 12 feet passing. That's what I see every single time. But Neal, you got to watch the game. No, I do watch the games. I do watch it, and I see the same thing over and over again. Tell me more. Sean, these other fans in this division, I've had enough of their shit, for real.
I had to send that text message to you guys. I was watching that debacle. Like, I don't know if you guys saw this, okay? Here are the numbers at halftime. Frisco was up 24-0. 14-1 for first downs. Do you know what total yards were? Neal, this is why you brought up 12 feet. 319-4.
Wow.
Okay? And just for my
4
own
yards.
sanity,
Hey,
KG,
Sean, can you re-say that, but say it in feet for the Bears?
12 feet.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay.
And KG, I brought up to Neal, I sent him a text and I said, and I think you were here that day. I remember sitting here and I thought I was in like a delusional world or something because everybody and their brother before the season started was talking about, no, man, we really got to fear the Bears. No. Did you watch Hard Knocks? And that's where you have to stop yourself. Stop yourself right there. If you watched Hard Knocks,
You got caught up.
you did. That's what Hard Knocks does. And they're very good at it, mind you. They are. They're very good at it. It's almost like they're professionals and they're trying to entertain you. But the Hard Knocks effect is real. People were talking about them being a playoff. Caleb Williams' perfect landing spot was with the Chicago Bears. People were saying that, Neal. Like in August before the season started. And I remember sitting here going, did I miss something? Am I, like, from the coach to the rookie quarterback to the signings were okay. It wasn't earth-shattering. This isn't prime Keenan Allen by any stretch of the imagination. But everybody and their brother, I guess I was supposed to be afraid of the Bears, right?
Their offensive line still sucks.
Yeah.
Terrible.
And Keenan Allen's fat.
Yes.
Yeah. And the coach was always bad. But at the same time.
And on top, he looks like George Jefferson. Like when his helmet comes off.
He been bald, though. I mean, he been bald for a minute.
Well, you know what? Give up on it. Like,
Give
just
up
go
on
bald
it.
all the way.
Just go
Poor
home.
Wheezy.
Just go home.
We got a friend of ours we're trying to just say, bro, just go bald.
And while I wasn't one of them people that thought, the Bears would be in the playoffs, I mean, nobody expected the Vikings to be doing what the hell they've done. So I thought they were the bottom of the division, and then that surely wasn't true. But, I mean, he came into an insulated situation. I can't necessarily blame people before the season, but seeing how it looks now, it's pretty bad.
In the chat, Rack, 12 feet, that's not even the free throw line distance. Exactly. But tell me more. Like in the afternoon, Tom Madsway, in our Woodward text thread yesterday, he will be good. Yeah, win. 134 yards. We had 2 touchdowns. Oh, no one ever talks about the fumble. He stinks. They're down 24-0 every game. When's the last time they won, by the way?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Jeez, I'm thinking about it right off the top of my head.
When's the last time they won?
Oh, I got to look that up.
Sean, hint.
Months ago.
It was against the bum-ass Jaguars.
Yes, exactly.
Let's see, they lost.
Around Columbus Day?
It was October 13th.
Not even Columbus Day.
Yeah.
All right.
You see what I mean here?
They've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
They
7
suck.
straight games.
Their quarterback sucks. And then, I love it, too, because if people go, well, Neal, you don't understand. He's putting it together. Look at the numbers. He's only thrown, 5 interceptions or whatever. Every game he has 13 completions for 90 yards. Every game.
I couldn't believe that Jordan Love only completed 11 passes.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Bum.
Yep. Tell me again how he's the savior of the NFC.
Come on. No, this is what you're getting all day today because I've had enough. The media folk, we'll get to them. The other team's fans, we'll get to them.
Are we going to get to Byron
Wow.
Murphy, too?
You know what? The Bears were 4-2 heading into the bye and then the Commanders game, where I think we were all watching that game, right?
Correct.
We were out. Wow, what an epic collapse. Jeez, oh, Pete. I didn't know that, Spenny. The Jacksonville game.
Yep.
But it breaks my heart to see the Bears.
7 straight losses.
Just breaks my heart.
Jake Wegener, when you say his passing in feet, that's diabolical. No, it's mathematically factual. That's what it is. So, again, I just don't I don't get it with that, but whatever. And I'm tired of watching all these bum-ass teams play. But that's the way it works. And, Sean, you're right. That's kind of new money of me.
It is.
Because this is how it works when you're good and the other teams suck. Like, that's the way it works. You get to play Buffalo. And you get to play, playoff teams and Tampa and stuff like that. The other teams, they get to play the Jets. Like, that's the way it works.
And you hope, you sit there and hope we'll do the same thing next weekend after we dispatch of the the Bills. We'll do the same thing. We'll play the schedule game and look at other games and hope for help.
And be ready because the Vikings are playing the Bears again.
And you know what? Every now and again, you might get a little help, but just accept the fact more often than not, you're not. That just accept that fact. We're at that point in time in the season where the cream has risen to the top. And guys, I always go back to this because I can't stress this enough, and I think maybe people understand this. Half of it is up here, you guys, okay? I was in that locker room so many times where the season was done before Thanksgiving. And then especially after Thanksgiving, you know where those guys' brains are at? The off season. Mm-hmm. They can lie all they want. That's where their brains are at. They know there's nothing to play for. Okay? That doesn't mean, I want to be crystal clear, that doesn't mean that they're going out there and half-assing it. They're professionals. They take pride in it. But from a mentality standpoint, you are playing out the string. Period. Okay? It's a different mindset. If you go into a game saying, hey, man, we have to keep pace with the Vikings. We have to keep pace with the Eagles. We have to keep pace here or there. These guys are sitting there going, 3 more weeks. 3 more weeks, man. I get to chill. Mm-hmm. I am taking off to Tahiti for a week and just getting my body right and everything. That I don't care who you are. That's human nature. And that's why this time of year, every year, you kind of see the cream go like that and the rest of the pack go like that without fail.
Honolulu BS, but Eberflus got a new haircut and a beard. That's pretty good. That's elite. All right, we're going to get into it, everybody.
Before we go to break, can I do a quick shout-out? Shout-out to our guy, friend of the network, friend of the show, John Yu, in Pro Sports Zone. He's hooking up. I got that because, shout-out D-Mac. He got me the Steve Yzerman jersey autograph for my dad for Christmas last year. John Yu's framing it for me this year and authenticating it. So shout out to Pro Sports Zone. I pulled up there. I was in Sean's hood in Livonia the other day, dropped it off. Dude, I could have been in there for hours and spent thousands of dollars.
You know what? I'll piggyback on that. He's been outstanding. I have gotten my stuff there for years.
Yes.
Legitimately. I mean, I remember being in there 12, 13 years ago talking to John. So great dude. If you need something, hit him up.
Yeah. The selection is unmatched, too. If the jerseys are sold out online, you can't get one, go to Pro Sports Zone. They got every player. The whites, the blacks, the blues, any of the jerseys you need.
Which one do you prefer?
I like the blue ones. Honestly. The new blue
Which
jerseys.
one's your second favorite?
The blacks.
Who's your third
without
favorite?
hesitation, Neal.
Who's your third favorite?
The whites. I mean, there's only 3.
Okay.
But anything you need, John Yu's got it. Not
Back
just
of the line,
just Lions gear, too. And all the autograph. He had thousands of autographed mini helmets right in front. Like, you go to the checkout station and you're like, fuck, I'm going to spend another $400 because there's just a ton of autographed mini helmets. So shout out Pro Sports Zone and John Yu.
No question about it. Class dude, too.
Yep.
Class dude in the community.